Today is my second day driving, so I need everybody to buckle in. Just so everybody knows, there are the boot straps on the floorboards of the boat and the hand straps below your kneecaps and behind you if you want to hang on. There's a little bit of wind chop. Might get a little sea spray. Might not get a little sea spray. Everybody excited?
Families of trees we have are racing, basically because they produce fruits that can be eaten by many wildlife. But what is interesting about this beautiful tree are the conspicuous root systems that are basically exposed buttresses.
It's very common in many trees here for better support on the soil. Interesting that this tree was growing over there and it fell down. You can see it over there was going over there, fell down and managed to go back again.
Oh, wow. Oh, really? Right over here by your right hand side. This one isn't a strangler tree.
Coming through.
See, there's people coming through. Now let them pass. To the side. Thank you very much. Welcome. Pura vida. Okay, so then what happens is that, like I told you before, fakers produce those tasty fruits that can be eaten by anything. The bats, the birds, the monkeys. At some point they eat them and they put the seeds on other trees. The seeds start germinating and growing, and then when they do that they can cover other trees.
César, deja que pasen un poco adelante porque por el viento no se escucha atrás.
Okay, my friends, can you move a little bit forward? I was mentioning that those trees are having a very, very efficient dispersion because they produce fruits that are eaten by everything. And then when the animals poop on other trees, the seeds get stuck in the bark of the tree and they germinate. And then when they do that, they cover other trees. That's why that at some point we can see how irregular the trunk of the tree is, and we can see like the holes. That means that the tree that was inside is already decomposed. But those structures are still extremely important because they are going to be kind of like the hostel for many species. So that's why sometimes inside of those holes also. That's true. Many bats. actually the trees in the rainforest or the tropical forest are not very old. We have some exceptions of the rule that provide to the tree sustainable. But pay attention that the center of the tree is hollow. It's because this one is a strangler tree and the tree that was in the middle already decomposed. That is very good for this one because when the tree that was inside decomposed, all the nutrients that were over here, they were available for this one, but still important to be hollow. And also that happens with many trees in the tropical forest. Why? When they are hollow, they are going to host many species. Like Jose said before, the bats, opossums, the anteaters. At some point, when big trees are hollow, they can be used also by big predators. The point about it is that sometimes they bring their prey or they bring material or even they poop, and then that is going to help to that soil part to have more nutrients, which is excellent for the tree. Okay, so remember that the soils over here are not like very good, basically because the lack of nutrients is one of the biggest issues for the minerals and for the substrate composition. Okay,
You can still see remainings of the original tree there in the center.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite rotten.
Quite lower the temperature today.
Yeah.
Because of the elevation that we're much higher, and also because of the cold front that we're getting that is making the temperatures lower.
Yeah, which is good to walk in.
Bringing in rain also from the
Yeah.
Canadian side.
I see. Wow. Go ahead. Yeah.
You can go on side.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where says that? Where says to come back? There's some spots that are worth taking.
Maybe we want to stand right there?
He asked us to wait here. So we're just getting around so people
Oh.
can see.
No, I wanted someone to stand right there. Hey, Janet,
Look at the side
you want to stand in the middle? Hold it. Awesome! They're asking to be videoed.
Your ants are here.
Moving larvae.
It looks like they're moving eggs. Yeah.
Wow. These are amiants.
Mm-hmm.
You see the ones with these ones with the white heads are the soldiers. They have huge pincers that look like ice picks, and they're repositioning their nest. They're carrying their larvae over here, repositioning their nest.
Oh,
Their nest is made with their own bodies.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Creepy.
It's an army term that is called a pigwa. French. Also, they're taking pieces of insects. That is what they feed on. They very rarely get to see something like this. Yeah, they're repositioning. in there. Ay, que nos quedamos viendo las hormigas. We saw a lot of those leaf cutters.
But not the army ones. Wow. I've never seen so many.
Tree trunks.
Okay, my friend Johnny, there's no Coco. No, arañas. Arañas, spider monkeys. Spider monkeys.
It's on the back side of that.
Right where the sun comes out.
This kind of, oh, sorry. I didn't catch it, but I
No,
Oh, he's letting us see
everyone
through
has
his,
focus.
oh, we can see through your, oh yeah. Can you see it?
Behind the laser point.
Oh, okay, yeah. Figured it was up there. Why did you see it there? Right here, it's good.
Oh, yeah. No, I can,
Okay. I'll just let him
oh,
talk.
that's good. Yeah, they're fine. I didn't know it was her camera. Did you lock her?
Oh, yes. Come on.
José,
Sí.
¿puedes venir aquí a echar mi aporte?
Sí, está difícil porque está muy saturado aquí.
Still, very happy to look. Moving around.
Qué peludos que son.
It's scratching his head.
Yeah.
It's hard because these leaves are in the way, but right behind there.
He's preening, isn't he? He's looking for bugs on the other one. He's preening.
I know it's important.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, my friends, so you can come over this way, and then you can see through the scope, because I have the very clear view over here. Okay, just please don't go farther. Stay around. It's just kind of like to have the chance to see them, everyone.
I think he's probably
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. That's smart. That's smart.
Okay, I'm gonna help you with that later, my friends. We're gonna watch it first. I know the trick because it's kind of like.
Yeah. I see it on the camera.
See the pointer right next to the pointer on the left side. Behind that one.
How fast those clouds are moving. Yeah, I can do
I like the support. Is he still there?
Okay, come over this way, my friends.
You know what? I'll be a monkey.
Okay, maybe it's because of the focus.
And it means incomplete.
Okay, yes.
Incomplete because there are some more. There is a
There they are in the middle, but maybe your focus is different. What you can do is to wear the glasses.
No, the focus is probably this. Oh, there he is. Wow. At the bottom. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it's like the very top right there. See them? It's like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a hard time like
So
orienting.
who has
Do you want me to hold them?
Where?
Oh, there are.
Actually, from where you stay, it's hard to see them because they are behind the branch. Over here.
Yeah, come closer.
These are fast moving. Okay, the trick is like this. You see the fingers in the middle? Look at this. You stop like this.
Food is their main diet.
You go.
They have a long
Okay, my friends. For the ones that want to see through the scope,
Oh wow, he's like right there on your toe.
what is it in the scope?
He's got it, thank you, Cesar, he's got it in the scope. If someone who wants to see through the scope.
Wow. He's chilling. He's an itchy boy.
I can't imagine all the good things that live on the board.
Yeah.
Cesar has it in the scope. If someone who wants to see.
You gotta look at this. Yeah, it's way better than anything you can get.
Are you sure? Got him
Yeah.
doing it?
It looks good though. Yours looks good.
Yeah?
Está arriba en este, bien en el diagonal.
Okay, my friends, pay attention. When we look up to see the monkeys, close your mouth. We don't know if there are some around, and I have seen very gross things happening before. Just in case to keep you posted. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, Bill. Okay, my friends, for the ones that are over here and that already saw it, we can move a little bit forward just to give the chance for the ones that are in the back part of the group, back side. Oh, you got to see it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cesar.
Okay, so it's chilling up there. This is incredible. Thank you so much. I didn't realize the chest that is
Oh, look at that.
Yes, huh?
There's one in the back.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There are four actually, there are four monkeys together. You can see the two of them together, one in the right hand side in the back, and another one in the left that is kind of like climbing up the branch.
Yeah, there we go.
There is one climbing down and join the other two that were in the main branch. That's nice.
Pura vida. Gracias.
Okay, my
Who
friends,
hasn't seen it on the
who else
scope?
wants to see it through the scope?
Gracias.
Okay, no one else wants to see it through the scope? I can take pictures through the scope. No, it's there, it's because the branch was moving with the wind. Okay, my friends, be careful over here because it's very slippery. Okay, watch your step. You can start smelling the sulfur.
Careful going up. That is slippery. The section is slippery. Big tree fell down on the bridge.
Is that what happened? Tree versus bridge.
What's that? Oh,
It was a fairly new bridge that was built to last.
famous last words.
It didn't last. I never thought that a big heavy tree would fall on it.
Oh, you go. You go. I came this way because I think it's less slippery for me. Oh, thank you. Oh, you really nice. I should stand and do what you did for me.
We won't melt.
We really fine. Only the dishes.
What?
Very important to note the sound of the animals. We have many visual barriers here in the tropical regions. It's not, for example, a safari in Africa. But it's very easy. Why? Because you go to where the water is, and everything comes to the water. We have the gazelles, we have the wild bees, and then of course if those animals come to the water, the predators of those guys, the water. But here, it's very important to take advantage of all the senses in order to increase the chances to see something. That's why sometimes we can see some animals like the howler monkeys or like the spider monkeys, some birds, and then we can wait a little bit in order to watch them. But that's how it works. We try to use all the resources available to have better chances to spot the wild. Okay?
Hello, Ma.
It was so liquid that it got cool faster. So it formed one thin layer. Then another flow came on top of the previous one. Then it's very thin layers that we call lajas in Spanish. So thin lava or liquid lavas form thin layers and they cool off quickly. Big lavas form the dome that we saw before. You're not seeing them now because of the water, but behind it is a whole set of thin layers of lava flow. In one volcano, yeah, I think where we started was about 2,100 feet above sea level, 700 meters above sea level where we started. So in one same volcano you can get different types of lava in different eruptive periods. It's not always the same type of lava. So here is basalt lava prepared by the water.
That's wild. Look how tall it is up there with the sunlight.
Pay attention to the clean path. Okay, my friends, pay attention over here. Can you see the dark two trees connected? There are two ficus trees, the same species. But sometimes happen that they can get connected, forming kind of like a hybridation. So in the case of the ficus, they can be connections that the surgeons do. For example, when they do a heart transplant or something like that, they do have to do an anastomosis with the arteries of the vein that they are transplanting to the one of the body. And then the name of that connection is anastomosis. Why? Or what's the function of the anastomosis basically? Is to transport fluids. In the case of what we are watching right now, you can see that the two trees are getting connected, the two strangler trees of the same species, and they can share fluids. And that's kind of like a good strategy to survive. So another example of anastomosis, when you go to the greenhouses and you see the grafting, that's also a good example of that. But this is a process that is happening naturally over here. Okay?
He said go to the left.
We're going to go to the left and circle around. Here it is.
Woo.
Woo.
That's actually one of the common names of that tree is autograph tree. It looks very much like the ficus for similar adaptations. Check. It's a autograph tree.
Yeah, there's some,
One of
there's
the
a
names.
fog, but we know. In the phone. And just the phone.
You panic?
Nope. Thank you, Chris. No, go ahead.
Okay, my friends, we got the first fumaroles over here, the first event, and then we're going to go to see the water, to see the boiling.
Shouldn't have eaten the beans and rice.
Yeah.
That smell on me.
Remind me not to walk behind you for the rest of the way.
Well, usually I do that.
That is finding something for us. The normal circumstances at this time of the year that you will be seeing here a big hole over there, and you will be seeing a lot of space coming up because the water table goes, the water table stays in the same area. The water goes deeper in the dry season.
Pay attention, please, to compare what you're seeing here to what you're gonna see maybe 20 minutes from here when we go to the lower section. So you will notice a difference between the activity that you see here. Boiling water, of course, temperatures of 190 to 105 degrees. Some areas, when it drains more, the water cools off more. So there are some times of the year when the temperature could go down to 125 degrees, but it ranges there, 125 up to 205 degrees is the average temperature. So it rains in the mountains, it causes erosion, then when you get to steep gradient, what happens to the erosion? It gets transported, right? And then just remember what we're seeing here, and in the next station, look at the gradient here. That's a great question. There is another volcano in San actually last week they evacuated here. They evacuated the people there. They have electronic lights that measure the concentration of gases, the acidity of the gases, the amount of gases that is being released. So they have a meter there, and after it comes to yellow color, they tell time to evacuate people. That volcano has been erupted since 2017. It got active again. In 2017, 3 months ago, there was an eruption in this one. 2 or 3 months ago, there was an eruption on the summit of this one. So, the cycles are not perfect or exact. The volcano in my hometown erupted in 1963. The same day when Duncan went to Costa Rica, so we didn't have money for fireworks. So we got the volcano going too well. That one, they say the cycle is about every 60 years. So you got a double dip cycle.
El arpagos es, en español, ¿te recuerdas el nombre?
No recuerdo. No, en español no.
Se llama rapaz
So the magma. The magma, the question is, the magma doesn't hit the water. It doesn't feel. Whenever that happens, you get eruptions. You get phreatomagmatic activity. Phreatomagmatic activity when there is contact between water and the magma. In Coas volcano, when it erupted that was what happened. The explosion from the big contrast of the magma
Double tooth
and where
kite.
cool water from precipitation, and the big contrast created explosions inside the phreatomagmatic eruption. What causes the boiling water? The heat that comes through fissures from the magmatic chamber, but not necessarily magma in the culture. Yes. That's why this volcano in Miravalles, the two where we have the geothermal plants, have a lot of thermal activity, and then it's a good source.
You're good. No problem. Right, we're all timing, ¿no? Cuando pegas por ti, cuando tú miras a la casa, una foto también.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so they'd be able to run through it.
Yeah.
Zo, dat is vooral. It's the same scene. Yeah.
There's a lot of steps in this. Same old.
Either that or we're going really slow.
Depends how long we stop.
I think we're going slower than they like, which is great. I like that we're actually seeing a lot of stuff. You know, getting a lot of details. I don't think we're going to. It's really nice. And we were at the bathrooms. I'm like, can we go with you? She's yes. I said, I like you guys.
fast-paced. I don't know if I could cope with slow.
Maybe they meant fast-paced for old people.
Yeah.
Be careful. It's the old people coefficient. Be careful. Well, you know, you get me on a bad day with my back and my sciatica. I'm feeling old.
Find out which ones grow associated to light. Bromeliads and bamboos are always growing on the edge of the forest or in the canopy of the forest where there is good access to light. So they do need a lot of light. And again, the type of bamboo that you see here is native to here. It's called chustia. So bromeliads, bamboos are always associated to access to light. Edge of the forest or gaps. Or the canopy of the forest.
Adelante.
Sí, sí, está bien. Bueno, ese bambú se murió todo.
Sí, sí. En realidad no estamos
Instead of all the stains. I'm like, you know, gets injured, like gets burned. And also,
Okay, my friends, this is the fumarole called the volcancito. That means the little volcano. Yes, volcano. We have more water. Yes, sometimes in the rainy season we can see much more water.
are these rocks a certain type of rock? Specific to this area?
No, actually they are like the ones that don't know what is playing before. ¿Cómo se llaman esas rocas, Don?
those I cannot really see what is in there. There is a lot of oxidation already and with the big storms in November that is raining in 2 weeks, the rain of the whole year. So here you still hear the boiling water, but see the other one that we saw before, it looks more like this. Very good. The water boiling. The next one.
Sandbox tree.
Sandbox tree, thank you. And that's a protective bubbling?
They have a lot of things. A lot of trees have a lot of things. It's actually protecting against animals that don't exist anymore.
Oh.
the family is the crested one.
Oh, I see.
What are we looking for? We're looking for the bird.
Right there on that branch.
Sorry, go ahead. And look, you see the little bush right in front of us? Behind that bush, the next branch, in the back, has like a black foot on it.
Oh, I see.
That's the bird. That's the crested one.
That's a big one. What is it?
It's a huge one. Crested one.
Find it.
It's low. Oh, yeah.
Which branch? To the right? Oh, I see it.
See it?
Okay,
It's
I
low.
see
It's
it.
got a
Yeah.
big tail.
I see it now. Yeah. It's kind of hard because my glasses are fogging up.
Big fat bird.
What kind of this?
Big light gap
You
here
see
from
it?
a tree that fell down and just fell low.
Cool.
Yep.
It turns around before. I was making the whistle.
Watch it. There's a tripod I have. I'm going to go over here.
It's still there. Oh, I see it.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, now I see it. Planning on bringing mine. I wasn't planning to walk there.
And it's so lightweight.
We're doing 30 days at Peru. We're doing 4 days on Inca Trail. We're doing Peruvian Amazon. We're doing the Galapagos. And I think less expensive than this trip.
get that mushroom. Hello.
But it's nice to see the black scenic.
That is so cool. This one down here is
something like I did before. Yeah, I did too. Sit on that side. Like that.
keep smelling the sulfur, but it's less gas than in other places.
people breathing down our neck. I'm going 132.
friends.